Hello, hey, this is VideoGameStupid, back with another con recap. Also, I saw the birthday message that most of the people helped in making for my 23rd birthday, and that was really awesome, guys. That was really fucking awesome. I appreciate it very much and stuff. I mean, I don't really like getting older and stuff, but hey, it was awesome having a video and shit, and just like seeing everybody and shit. That was fucking awesome. I was not expecting that for my birthday. It's like, damn, a con, a convention, and a birthday video all in the same weekend. That is fucking awesome. I appreciate it very much, and I have various plans for the people involved in that. Various video plans in the future. In the future, possibly. But anyway, I decided I'm going to do another video game version of a recap. So I'm going to play King of Fighters. I'm going to do Team Survival, see how long I can survive. I'm just going to keep playing until I fucking stop talking about the convention. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. So first off, let's see. We can talk about Thursday. Thursday, day 0 of the con. Thursday of Colossalcon. I should probably state that. Colossalcon again. I went to Colossalcon again. This time under better circumstances than last year. And I must say, well, let me just talk about Thursday first. Alright, so Thursday, basically the plan was, you know, leave out of Boston on Wednesday, and basically just go to take the Amtrak train, and this time not miss my stop like I did last year. I missed my fucking stop last year, and that sucked balls. That sucked huge balls. But I didn't miss my stop this time. Just go there, Amtrak, and then I got there, and then like, you know, just get picked up by Nick and Zero and whatnot and shit and stuff, and then just go to do what we did last year, just go play Frisbee in some random parking lot and shit until his mom got there so we could get to the actual hotel room and then go to the con itself. Well, I don't know, I guess for some reason, like, I don't know, the way Nick stated it in the text, it didn't look like English, it looked like fucking some other language or something. Like, the way he just spelled it out, it just didn't look right, but he stated that, like, apparently Zero drove there for like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then he got tired and had to go to sleep. So when I got to like Sandusky, Ohio, you know, I had to wait for like 3 hours and shit. But it was all good. They eventually got there and shit, and then we just like went to his mom was there too, so we just went to the fucking grocery store, Myers, however you fucking pronounce it. Went there, got some food like I did last year, and then we had to take the food back to the hotel and stuff, and then pack it all in, and then eventually we were able to get our passes and stuff, and then met Jess, Steve O's girlfriend. She's kind of interesting as in she's kind of fucking out there, like, as in like she fucking, you have to be careful around there because she might take your stuff and try to break it, kind of person. That's the kind of person she is, and that's not cool. But anyway, yeah, got our stuff, and then we decided, you know, let's all head out to the pool and shit. So me, T Hizzle, Morbid, or AK Morbid X, I call him T Hizzle still, because he doesn't upload enough videos, except for like every once in a while. But me, T Hizzle, Nick, and Jess all went to the fucking pool, and then we're just, you know, hanging out there and shit. And of course, Jess kept on trying to drown me when I was in the fucking inner tube, because I can't fucking swim. So of course she's gonna try to fucking flip it over so I fucking drown. Stupid fucking bitch. Whatever. You know, we just went to the pool. That was kind of fun, I guess. Didn't drown this time. Didn't do anything too crazy this time. Actually, I went in like the giant like 4-person tube thing, but I didn't actually go in the water in that one, so that was okay with me, I guess. It was kind of scary, but it was also really fun. Really fun! Yeah! Oh, fuck you. So then, after that, you know, just hanging out, taking pictures. I'm just going walking around, taking pictures, stuff, taking random videos, you know, doing all this stuff I usually do at cons. And I made up with Steve, and he's like, hey, VGS, let's go find some people to play Ninja. I'm like, okay, let's go find some people to play Ninja. So he's just walking around the con, asking random people if they want to play Ninja for like who knows how long. And sometimes we got a game started, and sometimes it would just end really quickly because nobody wanted to really play. It's Thursday. People traveling from far away usually. They all tired. The con hasn't officially started at that point. It's just like half started, I guess, at that point. But eventually, we got a core group of people to play Ninja, including a shirtless Sasuke. That was interesting. And we ended up playing for like at least 6 hours. I mean, I took a few breaks here and there and stopped playing for a bit to go like take pictures or just like sit down and shit. But I'm pretty sure Steve played the whole entire 6 hours. Like we played from like 8 o'clock at night or something, like 8, 7 at night to like probably like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Like holy shit. And it's one thing to play Ninja all weekend, but to play like 6 hours in one day until like 3 o'clock in the morning, holy shit. Yeah, that was pretty fucking intense. Oh my god, fuck you. Sorry if I sound really tired, I'm just like, I stay up to like 5 o'clock playing this game and fucking, Capcom vs. SK2, I was like up till 5, so I'm like still tired, but this is the only time I can actually record the video, so I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen! Yeah. So, 6 hours of Ninja, and then some point in the game, Sasuke, topless Sasuke from Naruto, got the idea that we should all be fucking shirtless. And, of course, everybody followed it. Everybody just took off, all the dudes just took off their shirts, and this got really awkward. And then one girl was there dressed as Dave Strider from Homestuck. She took off her top, too, but she was wearing on like a tank top, but it was like drenched in sweat at that point, so it was like, wow. And, you know, we just played topless Ninja. It was just, like, weird. And then fucking Sasuke got the idea that, hey, you know, let's take off my pants so I'm only wearing on, like, a Hakama sash thing. Like, you know, the skirt thing. And then he teabagged some dude in the middle of Ninja. It was so horrible. Like, I felt so bad for the guy. He was, like, kind of a newcomer, and he just wanted to have fun and play Ninja. Then he ended up getting teabagged by fucking Sasuke. It's just like, oh, my God. And then of course Steve had to do his thing where he does the he does something in the video. He does something in the video. I'm not gonna actually explain it here. Spoilers. But he does something in the video that fucking fools everybody, and then he just like knocks them all over, and it's just like, damn. Half of the people are drunk too. Like fucking, there was drunk Link. He was like super drunk. Like I saw him throughout the whole. Every time I saw him at the con, he was like drunk. It'd be like fucking like 12 o'clock in the morning, and he'd have a drink on him, and it's like, this for Anime Boston, they'd be like so pissed, but it's like, that's the great thing about Colossalcon, like, shit like that, like people just drinking in the middle of the daytime, it's like, it's not a big deal there. Whereas shit like that at Anime Boston, it's like, oh, you can't do that, or wearing certain attire. Like there was a fucking Homestuck guy with a fucking penis toy, of like a penis, a squeaky penis underwear thing he was wearing on, and he just kept poking his penis and making it squeak. That Anime Boston, oh my god, it'd be such an uproar. And if somebody's like wearing on a bikini, like someone's like wearing like fucking Yoko cosplay, oh my god, people in fucking Anime Boston or AAC, it happened to AAC last year, people got in such an uproar about that. That's great for the Colossalcon though. You know, it's not, I mean, they have rules obviously, but it's not like, you know, complete like, it's not like soccer mom shit or anything and shit like that. Fucking Kusanagi. And of course, I cosplayed as K-Dash, the guy I'm playing as right now in the right corner. I cosplayed as him throughout the weekend. I didn't cosplay him Thursday though because, well, the con didn't start then. Actually, I cosplayed as my Robe of Evil guy. That's what I cosplayed as on Thursday. And then Friday we had the annual, you know, breakfast that Nick and T Hizzle cooked. They, they cooked some breakfast and shit. And then, took a picture of that, and we ate the breakfast. And then you're like, oh hey, let's and then we're like looking outside, and we see like this little obstacle course. Fuck you. Oh my god. Went to a little obstacle course thing. Well, I didn't go. Me and Nick were watching, because I'm not going to fucking go on heights like that and shit. We're just taking pictures and watching, and Jess and Tiazo were on the obstacle course watching them. Then I saw an actual K-Dash cosplayer. I'm like, holy shit, that guy's fucking awesome. He had the glove, he had the fucking... Not only had the fucking glove, but he had the fucking flame. He had the fucking flames coming out of his hand, just like the actual K-Dash. I probably should have told him I was doing video, but that was fucking awesome, because he left it on, and it ended up burning his hand, but still, seeing the actual flame... I saw that shit on DeviantArt, I was like, this is like the fucking awesomest K-Dash cosplay ever, but I actually got to see the actual guy. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome! It was like meeting my hero or something. It was amazing. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my. Run into it, bitch. 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 And after that, me and Nick got bored watching the obstacle course. We were commentating on it and shit, but we just got really bored of that shit. So we're like, let's go and walk around the con and see if we can find a good cosplays and shit. So that's what we did basically. Oh my god, fuck you! Oh, no, I did the wrong one, no! Oh, fuck you. So then we just walked around. Me and Nick had a little photo contest thing, like you're just walking around the con, taking pictures of cosplayers and shit. It's cool though, because I don't usually do that. I usually just go around taking pictures of by myself and shit, but it was cool to have someone else to take pictures with me and stuff. Be like, he'd point out a cosplayer, and I'd be like, oh, he'd point out the cosplayers I didn't see, and I point out the cosplayers he didn't see. So it was like, we're just tag teaming cosplayers left and right. We're just going around taking pictures of this person, taking pictures of that person. He knew this character's name, so I wouldn't feel weird taking their picture if I didn't know that character's name. I would know another character's name that he didn't know of, and he wouldn't, the same, vice versa, I guess, if he didn't feel that way and shit. So it was cool having a photo partner and stuff for a short period of time. Then we met up with Zero. And we went to the bounce house. They had a fucking bounce house there, of all things. A fucking bounce house. My goodness. Went to the bounce house. Had a little bit of fun on that. Almost fucking lost my glasses. But that's okay. Sometimes you have to go a little crazy when you're in the bounce house. I'm gonna be random. Oh my god. Only one of those characters I know how to actually use. Whatever. So the bounce house is fun. And then, I started, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to cosplay as K-Dash. I got it right there. I was cosplaying as him again later on. And who did I run into? And I wasn't just cosplaying as K-Dash. I was cosplaying as topless K-Dash, like without the shirt, without the top. Because it was too fucking hot to be wearing on that jacket. I'm like, no, I'm just going to fucking wear it. Go topless. Of course, nobody recognized me again, as usual, but that's okay. Like, a few people recognized me, I guess, and stuff, and then took my picture, but nothing as compared to, like, cosplay as Michael Jackson or anything, but... Who did I meet, though, while I was cosplaying as K-Dash? The other K-Dash! The much better version, the much better K-Dash than myself, because he was actually much better K-Dash, and guess what he was doing? He was also doing the topless thing as well. We both didn't have on red gloves, we both weren't wearing shirts. I didn't even know that he was going to do that. He didn't know I was going to do that. We just happened to meet each other as topless K-Dash. Of course, the difference of him was that he fucking had a drink with him, so let's do this fun exchange. I'm like, sitting there like, hey, wait a minute. Aren't you like 16 or something in the games? And he's like, "What are you, my mom?" And he just walks off. I'm just like, wow, that's amazing. I'm like, no, I'm not your mom. I'm your fucking clone. But yeah. And then sometime after that, you know, met up with Steve again, and he's like, and we're like, I forget what exactly we were doing. I was like, I was doing something, and he wanted to do something. He wanted to play Ninja again. I'm like, hey, why don't we just go do? Why don't we just? I'm actually gonna go to the fucking Ramen or Hugs panel. Why don't we just go to that? And he's like, okay, sure, let's go to that. So we head over there. I had my camera on. Well, my camera was being charged because all the batteries were used up, so I couldn't record anything at that point. But went to the Ramen or Hugs panel. And we got there like at the very end, so I didn't really know what was going on. But Steve, of course, pulled off his little fucking troll tactics again, and fooled pretty much everybody. Everyone got pissed off. They're like, "Oh, that's so mean. Why would you do that?" But whatever. People get pissed off over anything nowadays. They should be happy they didn't get scored. Which leads to this. Just because we were there, we got to the front row, and they're offering tickets. You had to win these tickets by raising your hand, and basically, it was a random ticket, and it would either be candy, a shirt, or some other bullshit. And one of the last prizes was silly string, motherfucking silly string. Yes. So of course, we both raised our hands for that one, and you know, and Steve happened to win that. So I'm like, huh. What are you gonna do with that? And he's like, hey, let's go score some people. I'm like, awesome. We went upstairs, got my camera, and pretty much just scoring ensued. Fucking scored random cosplayers of silly string, or random congoers, not just cosplayers, but congoers in general. That was a lot of fun. Like, I don't normally do shit like that at cons, but that night I was just feeling like, you know what, let's fucking make some crazy evil shit happen tonight. And it came off pretty easy. It wasn't like, oh no, it's stuck in them forever. You know, if we scored somebody, and we always help them get clean and shit, and get the fucking silly string off them and shit. Because you don't want that shit on your, you don't want that shit to stay on you forever and shit. You know, it wouldn't be good. That would not be good. And then later on, I met up with Nick and everybody else, and we went to the Pixel Vixen dating game, 18+ dating game. That was interesting. Like, wow. Because one of the big things about the con was the fact that on Saturday was the burlesque show, which is also held by the Pixel Vixens, and that was like the Kickstarter, or whatever. Not the Kickstarter, but the preliminaries to what was going to happen on Saturday night. So it definitely got us all pumped up for Saturday. It did. Oh my god, fucking Kusanagi. Alright, dead. And then later on, me and Nick were just walking around aimlessly, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, or Saturday morning, I should say. It should be Saturday, according to fucking zero. Oh my god, I don't know how to use you. Can keep using this till you die. Look at me, I'm Guile. Bestowing Guile. And we were me and Nick were walking around aimlessly, and then we ran into like this game of something called Death Note Mafia, and we didn't know what the fuck it was, but it was going on out. I was like, let's go outside, see if anything's going on outside, because there might be something going on outside. You never know. And of course, Death Note Mafia. That's when we found Death Note Mafia game going on. It's basically, I don't even know what the fucking rules are. Somebody was explaining to us, but I was like half paying attention. Nick wasn't even paying attention at all. He was just like, what the fuck? And as the girl was explaining the rules to us, this girl started doing a really sexy striptease. Like, she took off her pants, was like showing her cleaves off, and I was like, damn. Like, I couldn't picture. I wasn't even able to pay attention to the rules at that point. And then out of the fucking blue, random, some guy fucking takes his belt off, throws this girl to the ground, and just starts beating her ass with this fucking belt. It wasn't just it was a fucking studded fucking studded belt with metal studs in it. And he was just sitting there beating her ass with the belt. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was weird, but it was hard to not look at too. It was like you couldn't stop looking. And I was like, wow. And then to top it off, this one other girl started doing like a sexy strip. She was about to start it, and then the guy started beating her too with the belt, beating her ass with the belt too. And the fucked up thing is, it wasn't even like they were like, it's like they were enjoying it. I was like, what the fuck? It's so weird. I'm all like, okay, I kind of if there's more sexy strip teases, kind of minus the beating, then I'll stay. But Nick's all like, okay, we gotta go. This is getting too weird. We gotta fucking leave. I'm like, all right, fine. We just kind of snuck out. We didn't even stay. We just snuck out when they weren't paying attention and just left. And they're like, okay, let's. And then we just crashed for the night. We fucking crashed the hotel. And Saturday was pretty much photo shoot day. You know, I had a bunch of photo shoots planned. I had it written down on my 3DS notepad thing, like a bunch of photo shoots, like Tales of Vesper, Tales series, so I can see some lesbian Lowell, as I call him in the Let's Play, which I've not fucking done in a long time. I should start uploading that again. Seriously. But of course, with all cons, everything that's been planned never happens. So of course, photo shoots for, you know, most of those things I wanted to go to never happens. Instead, I went to random photo shoots like Avatar, Iron Man, Resident Evil. Well, I was gonna go to that anyway, but it wasn't on the schedule because I didn't know when it was. But Resident Evil, Inuyasha, I went to DC, Marvel Comics universe, so I went to all those photo shoots instead. And of course, I had a single photo shoot planned with Silver Skitty of DeviantArt with her Riku cosplay from Final Fantasy X. Not the X2 one, but Final Fantasy X. That was interesting, except for the fact that my fucking camera kept failing on me. Like, it would just randomly just fucking crap out. Or it didn't crap out, but I would focus it on Riku, and it looked like it was fine in like the live viewfinder. But when I actually took the picture, when the picture was actually taken, it would come out all out of focus and blurry. I was like, what the fuck? It happened like several times, but most of the photos came out okay. Most of them did, but for the most part, it just came out kind of blurry. It kind of sucked, but it was still a fun photo shoot to do. I only did one this time because last time I Anime Boston did I had like 6 planned, and it got really hectic, so it was like just one for this weekend. God, fuck you. Fucking Rugo Bernstein Jr. So then, later on that day, went to the Masquerade with Nick. I'd never been to Masquerade at fucking motherfucking whatchamacallit, Colossalcon. And I didn't really go to the Masquerade at Anime Boston. So I'm figuring, okay, let's just go here then. Oh. That was fun. I mean, there were a lot of amazing skips, but I can't fucking remember them right now. I don't know. I think one of my favorite ones though was the motherfucking. I mean, the Colossalcon music video was awesome, but the dancing one with fucking Pikachu and like the Pokemon trainer one, that one's pretty fucking cool too. I remember that guy in the skit from last year in the Colossalcon Next Top Model thing. He was hosting that last year, but they didn't have it this year because I guess people got really offended by it. But yeah, that was a pretty cool skit. There wasn't a lot of skits. It wasn't like Boston had like 30 skits in one night. They only had like less than 10, maybe like 15, 11 skits, but that's okay. That's okay. It was still a cool masquerade though. Definitely awesome that guy fucking got the wasabi in his eye. I'm like, wow, he actually rubbed his eyes with wasabi juice on his hands. That was not a smart idea. And then later on that night, Nick ripped his pants because he was walking past, he was walking past Ada and he tried doing some fucking leg thing, I guess, and he like split his pants, but I interpreted it as he fucking saw Ada while dressed as Leon S. Kennedy, and then he got a fucking huge boner, and then put a hole in his pants because he got an erection of Ada. It's just funny that way to me. Fuck you! I'll jump kick you! That's how I play as Maxima. Fucking jump kick your ass. Yeah, yeah! So then, later on, we found out about this. We were waiting in the line for the boobs and explosions panel, because I didn't go to that last year. But apparently, like, girls take off their top, chicks take off their tops in that one. I'm just like, okay, let's fucking go there. Definitely. So me and Nick were waiting in line for that one, and then all of a sudden this girl came up to us. She's like, have you seen this girl? And she gave us a description, give us like a name and everything, and we're like, no. And then I like took a picture of it and took a video just in case I see a girl of that description, then I can like kind of refer back to it and shit. So apparently she went missing and stuff. So, and of course Nick's mom works with the con, kind of like is like staff of the con, so he felt obligated to search for the girl and stuff, but I wanted to go to fucking boobs and explosions panel. I wanted to fucking see some boobs. I want to see some boobs flapping around everywhere. But he of course is obligated to go do that, and we're waiting in line, and we're just like, I don't really want to, but it feels like the right thing to do. But I want to see boobs. It was like a cross. And then we decided that because the line to the boobs and explosions panel was so long, we decided that if you couldn't get in, you go look for the girl. We ended up getting in, so it's like, you know, we're not gonna look for the girl then. We're just gonna, someone else can find her. We're gonna see boobs now. We're just gonna see boobs. That's what I said. That's what I fucking said. So we're sitting there watching the boobs and explosions panel, all the way in the back aisle, all the way in the back of the room, because all the seats in the front were already taken, basically. And it couldn't see shit. Could not see fucking shit for life, I guess there was like some girls with like ninja mask on, shaking their boobs and stuff in the front row, but I couldn't see anything. And then, well, we couldn't see anything at all, so I'm just like, fuck it, we're leaving. This sucks. You know, it's probably an awesome panel, but you know, the fact that we can't see shit makes it suck, so we just left it. And we went looking. Actually, we didn't even go looking for a girl. We found like the fucking clapping hallway. It was like this hallway of people in some part of the con just clapping randomly for people and shit. We found that and we're just like, okay, let's join them and just start fucking having fun and clapping. And we figured it'd be the best way to find the missing girl because she might go walking through that way. We didn't find her, of course, but it was still... Wow, you fucking cheater. Oh my god. We did not find her, but of course... Well, we didn't find her, but we had a lot of fun in the clapping hallway anyway. It was fun just listening to old 80s, 90s rap, hip-hop and shit. Just clapping for random people like Yoko, Homestuckers, Power Rangers, Giant Lion thing from like the Huggies commercial or whatever fucking commercial it comes from. It was different. I've never seen it happen. I've never seen anything like that happen at any other cons I've gone to. But that might be something I might try to introduce to like New England cons and shit because nobody does that kind of shit there. Just a random hallway of clapping people, clapping randomly for other people walking by. It's genius almost. It's fucking genius. And of course, after that, we went to the burlesque show. Met up with Jess, T Hizzle, Zero, a burlesque show, and that was definitely worth the wait. I mean, I had to wait for like. I left early because Jess kept talking about some bullshit and stuff, and I just left early to go wait in line. And the wait was like at least like 45 minutes, but it was fucking worth the wait though, because the burlesque show was amazing. Oh my god, just imagine an awesome cosplayer such as like fucking Fiona from Adventure Time or Hilda from Pokemon, and then imagine them taking off their clothes. That was the greatness of. Of course, it didn't go all the way, except for Hilda made a little mistake and removed a little bit more than she was supposed to. And she was taking off her pants, or she's taking off her booty shorts, I should say. They weren't pants; they were fucking booty shorts. I keep dying this motherfucking cheater.
Continue.
And I was just like, damn. But of course, they said you can't take video or picture. And then Nick came with the fucking funny idea that they didn't want their parents to find out what they were doing, so that's why they didn't want anybody in the audience taking picture or video. When I got home the next day and looked up Pixel Vixens, not only did I realize that they were actually like, you know, an online fan service cosplay group on DeviantArt, and they have their own website. But I found out that I was actually fucking subscribed to them on DeviantArt as well. Like, holy shit! I didn't recognize the name. The name sounded familiar, but I didn't know who the fuck it was. Who the fuck Pixel Vixens were. I was like, holy shit! I'm actually fucking subscribed. I actually favorited some of their pictures. Holy shit! And I met them. I actually got to see them. Holy shit! It was amazing. But it was only after I got home that I realized that fact. It's kind of saddening. Oh well. So yeah, it had nothing to do with the fact that they didn't want their parents finding out, because compared to some of the stuff they do on Pixel Vixens, DeviantArt, and even their own website, which is pretty risque, what they did that night was nothing. It was like child's play. I'm assuming. They just don't want you to make. They just want to make. It's all about the money. It's all about the monies. But whatever. It's awesome. It's awesomely hot cosplayers stripping their clothes off to just the thong and the pasties. I'm okay with it. I'm fucking okay with it. And I wanted to donate, but I didn't have. I only had a $20 bill on me, so I wasn't gonna be all like, okay, I'm gonna donate. And then of course the con was closed down early that night because some maniac got high or drunk or something at the rave, and he was dressed as someone from Team Rocket, and he started beating people up. Like, from what I understand, he was just destroying people. Like, he was like fucking Gal or something, or like fucking Hydern or some kind of special trained Marines guy or something. And he knew like how to like beat the shit out of people. Like, he knew like the pressure points and everything. He was just beating up people and shit. Like, he sent this one dude, he sent like a few people to the hospital that night, and they had to like tranquilize him and shit. And I guess he was on trial. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what I didn't ask Nick or his mom yet, because Nick's mom actually had a close encounter with him. Like, he after the dude knocked out some other security guy, he was about to go to her, but then she grabbed like some fucking like some fucking metal object or something, and then eventually the cops got there in time, but this guy was going crazy, so they had to close on the con early that night. And I think that's why there was an ambulance there at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just fucking crazy though. It's like just it's like fucking Devil May Cry in real life. Like, you see Dante like fucking beating the shit out of all the fucking demons. You know what? I'm using the CP. I'm using the service. I'm using the fucking service. If I lose, I'm just gonna quit. And then Sunday happened. I was pretty sure the con was gonna end by then on Sunday because of all the shit that happened that night, with the girl going missing and that guy fucking beating the shit out of people and almost going crazy and shit. But no, the con was still going on. The con was still active and healthy. Wasn't as many people there because it's a Sunday, but still. A lot of people there still. And I just went walking around and shit, just trying to find last minute things to do. Went to the fucking tea time with Deadpool panel. That was pretty interesting. Just literally, I didn't think there was actually gonna be tea there, but fucking Deadpool literally had tea. He was giving it. He had like a bunch of people giving away to random audience members. I got some tea too. I got some cookies and tea. It was fucking awesome. It was an awesome show. Definitely gonna check him. I'm definitely gonna see him next year. Yeah, he only lost because I put on 1/3 power. That's pretty bad. But then I was in the dealer's room, and me and Nick took a picture of a group of cosplayers. And two of the people in that group happened to be from Project K, which I don't know anything about. But they walked up to me and they asked me after I took the picture, "Hey, are you a professional photographer?" Because of my camera. I'm like, No, I'm not a professional photographer. I just have this really nice camera. I don't fucking know how to use it for shit. I really don't. And they're like, well, we don't care. Can you do a photo shoot? I'm like, yeah. Hell yeah, I can. So we did a photo shoot. We did like about an hour-long photo shoot. We're outside. Moved to various different places. It was cool. It was a cool experience. Nick was using it too. I mean, it was kind of strange because he had like a little, like it was like a little like $20. It was like it was like his phone camera and shit. But I guess he made it less awkward because, yeah, he has, for what he lacks in like equipment, he makes up for it with social grace, which I don't fucking have. Obviously, I have the social, I have like the social fucking experience of like a fucking rock. So, you know, although I have a nice camera, I don't have the social grace to. I didn't have the social grace to keep the photo shoot going that long. Like he knew he knew what he wanted. He kept things going. You know, he kept the photo shoot going for as long as it did, and that was cool. It was like a team effort basically. You know, I was taking the pictures. I was taking the nicer pictures, but he was the one that kept the photo shoot going on. He was kind of the rock that kept the photo shoot from ending early due to my awkwardness, due to my social awkwardness. So that was cool to have. And basically the con ended at that point. Like, you know, we went to the hotel room. It was already cleared out. They were already cleaning it up. And then we had dinner. And it's like, after we had dinner, we just kind of like all dispersed. Like, Steve, T. Hizzle, and Jess went with somebody else. And then, I don't know, it just ended so fast. It ended way too fast that day. Like last year, it seemed like it took forever for the con to end. Like, we didn't leave till like 6 from the actual con, but it was like 3 o'clock we left. It was like around 2 or 3 when we actually left the con area. We just kind of hung around like outside the con for the rest of the time. And it was kind of depressing because I went to like we went to like the fucking pool, the water pool place, the water park place. And it just felt so dead. Like it didn't feel like the con was there. It felt like just a bunch of random people on vacation who knew nothing about anime or video games or cons at all. Were just hanging out there. So it felt really depressing. Like I wanted to leave. I mean, it was cool having Nick, Zero, and his mom there and all, but I just wanted to fucking go home. Like I didn't want to be there anymore because the con was over and everyone was gone. Very depressing feeling. And post-con depression, it didn't hit that hard at Anime Boston because I knew fucking Colossalcon was coming up like 2 weeks later, but post-con depression hit really hard once Colossalcon ended. I was just like, oh. And eventually, you know, got on the train, took the ride home again, like I did last year. And it was like a 24-hour train ride. Well, not the whole entire train, because we stopped in DC. Oh, ghetto-ass motherfucking McDonald's in fucking Washington, DC. Motherfucking ghetto-ass McDonald's. Like, I go there, there's a bunch of people sitting there ordering food. They have like a bunch of registers and shit. I go to order my food, and then the bitch is all like, sorry, I don't have any more change in the change machine. You gotta wait for it. And she didn't give me my receipt, so I didn't know what my number was to be called. So then we're waiting for like 5 minutes, and finally the manager comes out with the change, gives it to her, I get my change, and then I get my receipt. And then I go up to the register, the counter, and then one of the people announcing the food number, announcing the order numbers, asked me like, "Oh, are you $3.97?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Oh, sorry, you already called that number." I'm like, "Well, there's nothing I could do about it because I had to wait for my receipt and wait for my change. I didn't even know what my number was." And she's like, I'm sorry about that." So I waited about fucking 20 minutes. Stupid motherfuckers behind the counter, and fucking ghetto ass McDonald's at fucking Washington D.C. at the Amtrak train station, the Penn station, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm just sitting there waiting for my food. They call other people's orders. They don't call my order though. Apparently they just they're like, "Oh, you missed your number, so you have to like fucking order it again." So I go back to the lady who originally got my order, and I tell her, "You know what? I didn't get my food because of the whole entire situation and shit. So can I like, you know, get some like a refund or something?" And she's like, "Oh, just go and tell now." I'm like, "All right, fine." I went back and told them, and she also went there to explain what happened. And then the lady's like, "You want your food?" I'm like, "Yes." I was so close to just fucking. I was like tired from the fucking train ride and everything, and just post-con depression. I didn't want to deal with bullshit. I was about ready to fucking just throw my fucking suitcase down and just punch that bitch right in the face. Just slap that bitch. And slap all the motherfuckers working behind that fucking ghetto ass McDonald's. Just fucking seriously. So I waited about 5 more minutes and finally got my fucking food. And I was so pissed. The food didn't even taste good. I was just so pissed because how was I supposed to know what my number was? Motherfuckers didn't have change and shit, and they're sitting there calling my number. I fucking hate McDonald's. I fucking hate ghetto ass McDonald's in Washington D.C. God damn. And unfortunately, on the way to my destination, I missed it because I fell asleep. They said 20 minutes, and I heard 20 minutes till my stop was there, but I just went back to sleep because I was so fucking tired. It was like 11 at night. And then I missed my stop by 20 minutes. I was freaking the fuck out. Like, I seriously thought that I was pretty sure that it was gonna, because when I saw like the schedule thing, it said my destination where I was supposed to get off at, and then the very next stop was like somewhere in New York. So I'm thinking, holy shit, I'm supposed to be getting picked up from that place, not New York. That's like 3 hours away. And I was freaking the fuck out. I was like thinking, oh my god, this finally happened. I'm gonna fucking become a hobo. I'm gonna fucking become a hobo because I missed my stop. This is not cool. And I was scared. I was scared for life. But luckily, it stopped somewhere in Boston randomly, so I was able to get a ride from there. But now about some consequence, though. I had my 3DS case, which had all my games, like all like 15 of them, in that little like, you know, compartment, that little compartment in front of your seat, where it's like all like, you know, a little compartment where it has like all the booklets and pamphlets and stuff. That's where I had my 3DS case at, because I wanted to like quickly access my games and shit, and I wanted to switch them off and shit. But I left that there, and I quickly got off the train. My suitcase, my bags, and just tried to get up as quickly as possible, and forgot my fucking case. And by the time I realized that the train was already leaving, so I couldn't go back in to get it. So I pretty much lost about, let's see, 3DS and DS games are like how much, like $20 to $40. So that's like 15 games. That's like over $200 worth of games. Probably not worth that much now total, but yeah, it was definitely not a fun experience. I have to be more careful next time. I lost so much. I lost so many games. Lost Total Dimensions. Lost fucking Disgaea DS, which I had like fucking 400 hours clocked to that game. Lost Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, which I perfected a lot of songs and shit on. So now it's like that's gone. I have to redo it all over again. And it's a terrible feeling, man. I should have been more careful. I should have stayed away from it when I was supposed to. And next time, lesson learned. Next time I go to somewhere far away, where or have to actually travel by like train or plane, I'm just gonna take the Greyhound. The Greyhound bus. Cheaper. They actually tell you where I'm supposed to go. Hopefully they tell you when you get to your destination a lot better. I'm gonna totally die. Yay. But yeah, that's pretty much Colossalcon. I'll show pictures of the things I bought. Actually, why even show it? It's not even worth it. You're already seeing one of the things I bought at Colossalcon right now. That's one of the games I actually bought. There was a deal going on. Buy 4 games and for $20. But there's no manual and it's like all in one case. So with that $20, I bought Guilty Gear Asuka, Calca vs. SNK 2, Mark of the Millennium 2001, Soul Calibur 4, and King of Fighters 2003. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. 4 games and a PS3 game at that for $20. I'm not even gonna show a picture of it. I'm not even gonna show a picture of it because, well, it's just the games in case. It's like. But yeah, that was my kind of slurred-ish and really extremely tired recap of Colossalcon. All in all, I had a great time. I had a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of shit I don't normally see, like... Oh yeah, also, like last year, I did make up another chick. I did make up another random chick, which is awesome. But it's only one. It wasn't like 5 or 4 like last year. Which was fucking awesome. But yeah, just thought I would mention that. And I fucking suck at Hinako, because I don't know how to fucking use her. And I will now end this video, because it's been 46 minutes. Holy shit, that is a long video. Well, in any case, I'm going now. See ya.
Bye.